Global marketplace is shifting before our eyes. In a matter of weeks, stalwarts of the economy, like airlines, hotels, and restaurants, have nearly ground to a halt. Consumer spending has taken a nosedive as most of society is being more mindful of where we go and what we spend. We can find examples to the contrary, think supermarkets and video streaming services, but the economic impact has been overwhelmingly negative. While it's interesting to look at these trends in a more general sense, it's more helpful to look at these trends in our own spending habits. How is this pandemic affecting our purchases? Today I'll offer you 3 tips for smart spending in quarantine. In spending more time at home, many of us are spending more money on some items while spending a little less on others. In my work, I found that families aren't always paying attention to where their money is going, especially in light of everything else we have going on right now. My goal today isn't to tighten your budget. In fact, budgeting isn't even the best word to use. My goal is to help you spend wisely and in ways that benefit your mental and physical health without damaging your long-term financial health. Let's start with a quick analysis. Step 1, analyze your spending over the past month. In general, was your spending up or down? More specifically, where'd your money go? Your credit card may offer a way to categorize purchases, and services like Mint work pretty nicely as well. Perhaps you don't come away with anything earth-shattering, or maybe you review these purchases and surprise yourself. Either way, it's an exercise worth pursuing. Step 2, make cuts wisely. Before making any drastic cuts, let's keep things in perspective. There may be some expenses that in normal times wouldn't make any sense, but make your life more enjoyable during this pandemic. Perhaps you bought a new bike or added some new digital subscriptions. These may be wants and not needs, but certainly lift your spirits. Think about cutting expenses that you were reconsidering even before the pandemic. Perhaps you really weren't going to the gym that much and anyway now have an affinity for working out at home. Perhaps you anticipated using your second home more often than you actually do and might benefit from renting or selling it. These are meaningful changes that will have more of an impact than eating takeout a little less or cutting Netflix. Step 3, make additions cautiously. First things first, make certain you're adding what you can to your investments and that you have enough emergency cash on hand. After those needs are satisfied, consider spending that helps you and others, not just now but in the long term. Ask yourself questions like, should I pursue a new exercise or hobby? Is there a charity that could really use our donations right now? Do I have a friend or family member in need? Are there some changes I'd like to make to my house? Maybe even a new pool. Whether your net worth is large or small, your spending choices have an impact on your financial health. Let's take a step back and make sure we're spending wisely. If you need help with planning needs, please reach out to me. I'm happy to help.